what has the preparation been like for this game? Obviously, shorthanded.
Yeah, adversity is always going to hit during this time, and, just staying together, just keeping that chemistry up, and, just playing well.
Can you talk a little bit about the coverages you're expecting to see tonight and just, what you're seeing in film as far as with how people have been guarding you? You've been playing really efficient, playing really well. So.
Yeah, just being more aggressive, running me off screens more. I'm a rookie, so, just connecting with my body more. So, yeah, so just being more patient and just seeing where my open teammates are.
At this point in time in the season, do you have any specific goals for yourself as far as your involvement goes?
Yeah, just keep going up. The sky's the limit for me. No matter what adversity hits me, just keep going, just keep pushing myself every day.
Where do you feel like you've grown so far this season and worked into the rotation?
Yeah, just staying ready, and just, when my number's called, I'm that spark off the bench, and now I'm on the under the lights, under the big stage. So just staying ready and doing what I have to do.
How have you remained consistent, just knowing your role is sort of changed since the beginning to come off the bench to being a starter the past couple games?
Yeah, my teammates and my coaches, they instill a lot of positive motivation into me. So just staying connected with them and listening to them and following their leads.
Thank you.
It feels like one thing, I guess, Coach mentioned earlier this season is he wanted to see you just like consistent on defense. Feels like you kind of met that. What's the key for you on that end?
Just staying, I keep saying it, but staying aggressive.
Yeah.
This league is all about aggressiveness. Just staying connected to their body. Trying to fight over screens. That's really hard. But.
And then y'all just brought in Liatu King. You went against her in the ACC plenty.
Yeah.
What stands out about her as a player?
Everything. She crashed the board. She's a 3-level scoring guard, a slasher. So, I can't wait to see her play tonight. So it's gonna be good.
Can you talk a little bit about the coverages you've seen here in Dallas versus playing for Coach Moore back at Mississippi State? Obviously, you were the first option on the great team. Go Pack.
Yeah.
But can you talk a little bit about how the coverages have changed at the pro level versus in the ACC?
Yeah. It's a lot of action between the plays. If one don't work, you go into another one. And with college, I think you just want to run one set of play and just try to score. So that's a big difference.
I was getting up and down.
Yeah, that was a big difference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Liatu, the last 24 hours, how have those just been for you as far as now getting acclimated to this team and just finding out the news that you were being signed to this long-term contract?
Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. I was on my way home before I got the call to, be rerouted to Dallas, but, I'm blessed to have another opportunity to go out there and, compete.
How does somebody get acclimated as far as, applying to their style of play, their flow, especially you that hasn't even had the opportunity to even play one full practice with this team?
Yeah, it's just relying on, coaches, watching film, relying on the teammates, just, again, watching film, kind of getting the concepts, but at the end of the day, it's just hooping, and that's, what I know how to do, running the floor, rebounding, defending. Those are things that you can't really, you don't have to really talk about it, and at the end of the day, that's really all I have to do. Everything else will, let me just finish that. Everything else will fall into play, so.
Can you talk a little bit about what you've seen on film as far as with the coaches as to what kind of role you're expecting to fit into on the team?
I know they want me to come here and, rebound, defend, and again, those are things that I already do, so it's not much, there's not much of anything that would change for me in that regard.
What's the challenge of just preparing for a game like this where, you're expected to play on very short notice?
I would just say, like you said, it's like a quick turnaround. But at the end of the day, just relying on my teammates, getting that confidence from them. But again, just doing the little things. I don't have to overcomplicate it. Just simplify it by, defending, running hard, and doing the small things.
Schematically, what are you seeing as the biggest difference between Dallas versus coming from your old franchise?
They play with traditional bigs. I know at the Sparks we had bigs that can shoot it and things of that nature. I don't know how much they're doing that here. I haven't seen it, so yeah, just that way. Just two traditional bigs as along in comparison to what it was at the Sparks, which wasn't really like that. Played through the hub.
Yeah, absolutely.
So. Yeah.
What are the wings getting in a player like yourself, both on and off the court?
Like I said, just somebody who's going to work hard, a tenacious rebounder, trying to get us some extra possessions. I know that the wings are really good at offensive rebounding, so I want to keep that up. And yeah, just, I'm not trying to come here and do too much. I'm trying to, play my role, and I feel like that's, again, rebounding, defensive, playing defense, and, scoring when I can.
How was your rookie year? Gone as a whole third round pick, being able to get 12 games in with the Spark.
Yeah.
Now get another opportunity.
Honestly, it's been a whirlwind. Highs and lows, of course, getting waived during training camps, and then getting called back on a hardship, and just trying to, take every day as is, and, just being where my feet are. And so that's what I want to do, just continuing to be present and everything, honestly.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Luisa, you just got back from Euroball. What do you think is going to be the biggest challenge in just getting acclimated once again to the W style of play?
I don't think I really need to get acclimated, to be honest, because I've been here before, Eurobasket. I kind of know the style now. I got used to it. But I think if I would say one thing, probably like the speed from action to action, like that's, I would say, is different. But I know what's gonna happen. I know the speed. I mean, I got like a few practices with the girls now, so I would say like I'm kind of back in the rhythm. Yeah.
Kind of expecting to just play outside more, considering the lineup challenges today.
I mean, it can happen. I mean, I've been playing outside before too. But I mean, I can shoot the three. I can create. We can find the post players inside. I think it's just going to be fun to play outside now with the big girls in there. So I'm actually excited about it.
What have you thought about all the roster changes here in the last couple of weeks with everything, and how you guys are adjusting on the floor, off the floor as well?
Honestly, everybody who came in adjusted really well. So it's been easy to bring people in. I mean, it's tough with injuries. It's tough to find like the rhythm, but honestly, I would say like we handled it pretty well. And I mean, even now, like today, it's been okay. Like everybody is just open to learn and like soak everything in as fast as possible. And then I would say we're pretty easy to handle. So yeah, I think like it's actually fun. I mean, we're meeting new people, we're finding new playing styles. It's a good thing.
And Phoenix really likes to stretch the floor with shooters. So how do you balance sort of defending the perimeter while still protecting the paint?
I would say protecting the perimeter. There we go. My bad. It's the first thing we gotta do. I mean, as you said, they're all shooting threes. I think if we have this, that should be our priority. And then protecting the paint. If you're protecting the 3-point line, we're protecting the paint automatically, kinda. So for me, like really, 3-point line is the first focus to protect. Yeah.
And he sort of mentioned, obviously, the addition of all these new pieces. Because of that, has Coach kind of clearly communicated kind of like the role that he expects for you to play tonight against this team?
Yeah, we had a meeting when I came back. He told me what he wants me to do now with the new lineups. So yeah, I mean, I'm open to adjust my role. I'm open to adjust my positions and my game. So yeah.
And then last one for me, what are you most looking forward to just being back tonight with this team?
I would say playing in front of the fans again. I miss that. I miss the atmosphere. It's always fun to play here. It's always loud. And yeah, I hope it's going to be packed. And then also just being on the court with the girls. Like, I really missed them when I was gone. And like, it's fun to be on court with them.
What adjustments are you guys looking to make as you approach the halfway point in the season, approaching All-Star break? What are we looking to turn around from the former part of the season?
Yeah, I think like the past weeks have been pretty good. I would say we've been more aggressive in defense. We've been dictating more offense. We got more into a flow. So I would say like you can already see a little bit of adjustment. I think it's just like playing hard, playing our game, and like keep finding our identity, keep finding our rhythm, and just playing our game, to be honest.
Yeah, you've been playing well in your rookie year, of course. What are you looking to grow? Where are you looking to grow down the stretch of the season that you're back?
I mean, I think I can grow in every kind of part of way right now. Defense is challenging me, just playing against shifty players outside. I mean, getting that pace in offense and in defense, just getting from action to action faster. and then also kind of working on my attacking game from outside. Honestly, I think like you can always grow in every part. Like even your strong points, you can grow. So I just want to get better and better. And then for me, it's also a big thing like learning from the vets, which has been like an amazing part. Learning from T, learning from Reek, like just getting that perspective from a point guard, how they want us to move. So yeah, I would say like it's also improving improving the IQ too, and like learning more about the game.
What did you feel like the biggest thing you've learned from the vets are so far?
I would say like the moving and like the off-ball screens, but also like just play your game and not be scared. And then I would say like really the main thing is the off-ball movement, where they've really helped me. And then I mean one big thing for me is also communicating with them how they want the screens, when they wanted the screens, like all of that. Yeah.
Awesome.